Welcome to Trivia Clips. Think you know everything about the Dark Lords of heavy metal? This is part 1 of the Black Sabbath True or False Challenge. You have 5 seconds to answer each one. True or false? Let's begin. 1. Black Sabbath was originally named Earth. You have 5 seconds to answer. True or false? Correct answer. True. Before becoming Black Sabbath, the band performed under the name Earth. They changed it to avoid confusion with another group. The new name was inspired by a horror film. It reflected their darker musical style and marked the birth of heavy metal. 2. Ozzy Osbourne was the original drummer of Black Sabbath. You have 5 seconds to answer. True or false? Correct answer. False. Ozzy was always the lead singer, not the drummer. The original drummer was Bill Ward. Ward's jazz background shaped the band's rhythm. Ozzy's vocals defined their haunting sound. He never played drums for Sabbath. 3. Their debut album was recorded in just 1 day. You have 5 seconds to answer. True or false? Correct answer. True. The entire album was recorded in 12 hours. It captured their raw, live energy. Released in 1970, it shocked the music world. It's one of the most iconic albums in metal, and it launched a whole new genre. 4. Tony Iommi lost his fingertips in a car crash. You have 5 seconds to answer. True or false? Correct answer. False. He lost them in an industrial accident. It happened at a sheet metal factory. He almost quit playing guitar. Instead, he made plastic thimbles to keep going. This defined Sabbath's signature sound. 5. Paranoid was originally just a filler song. You have 5 seconds to answer. True or false? Correct answer. True. The band wrote it quickly to fill album space. It took only 20 minutes to complete. Unexpectedly, it became their biggest hit. It reached number 4 in the UK charts. Proof that magic can happen fast. 6. Black Sabbath was banned in the US for their lyrics. You have 5 seconds to answer. True or false? Correct answer. False. Their lyrics sparked controversy, but no bans. They tackled war, mental illness, and fear. People accused them of Satanism unfairly. They denied any link to the occult. They stayed popular in the US. 7. Geezer Butler wrote most of the band's lyrics. You have 5 seconds to answer. True or false? Correct answer. True. The bassist was the band's main lyricist. His lyrics were dark, deep, and poetic. He shaped the band's mystic identity. Ozzy sang them, but Geezer wrote them. A hidden genius behind the words. 8. The song Iron Man is about the Marvel superhero. You have 5 seconds to answer. True or false? Correct answer. False. The song tells a dark sci-fi story. It's about a man ignored by society. He turns to steel and seeks revenge. It has no connection to Marvel's character. Only the title is the same. 9. Ozzy once bit a dove's head off at a record label meeting. You have 5 seconds to answer. True or false? Correct answer. True. It happened during a CBS Records meeting. Ozzy was intoxicated and acting wild. Everyone in the room was stunned. It became a legendary moment in rock history. It added to his shocking reputation. 10. The band officially retired in 2017. You have 5 seconds to answer. True or false? Correct answer. True. Their farewell tour was called The End. It ended in Birmingham, their hometown. Bill Ward didn't participate due to disputes, but fans still loved the closing chapter. A powerful finale to a legendary career. End of part 1. How many did you get right? Stick around for part 2. Things are about to get even darker. Welcome back to Trivia Clips. This is part 2 of the Black Sabbath True or False Challenge. You have 5 seconds to answer each one. True or false? Let's go. 11. Ronnie James. Dio replaced Ozzy in 1979. You have 5 seconds to answer. True or false? Correct answer. True. Dio joined after Ozzy was fired. He brought a more operatic vocal style. The band's sound became more epic. Together they released Heaven and Hell. It marked a new era for Sabbath. 12. Bill Ward never returned after the 1970s. You have 5 seconds to answer. True or false? Correct answer. False. Ward left and returned several times. He participated in 90s reunion shows. Health issues kept him from the final tour. He was vital to the early Sabbath sound. His absence was always felt. 13. Horror movies inspired Black Sabbath's music. You have 5 seconds to answer. True or false? Correct answer. True. They were obsessed with horror films. Their name came from a Boris Karloff movie. They wanted to scare listeners with sound. Their riffs felt like haunted soundtracks. They made music feel like a nightmare. 14. Ozzy has a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame. You have 5 seconds to answer. True or false? Correct answer. True. He got his star in 2002. It honored both his solo and band work. Fans lined the streets to celebrate. It was a huge moment for Ozzy, and well-deserved. 15. Sabbath Bloody Sabbath was recorded in the U.S. You have 5 seconds to answer. True or false? Correct answer, false. It was recorded at Clearwell Castle in England. The eerie location inspired the band's writing. They wanted a place with dark energy. It helped shape the album's mood. Definitely not an American production. 16. Black Sabbath never won a Grammy. You have 5 seconds to answer. True or false? Correct answer. False. They won Best Metal Performance in 2000. The award was for a live version of Iron Man. They also got a Lifetime Achievement Award. Recognition came later in their career. But it was worth the wait. 17. Ozzy was fired from the band. You have 5 seconds to answer. True or false? Correct answer. True. His drug use had gotten out of control. The band couldn't function with him anymore. They made the tough choice to let him go. But Ozzy bounced back as a solo star, and even reunited years later. 18. The band sold over 100 million records. You have 5 seconds to answer. True or false? Correct answer. True. Their global impact was massive. Paranoid and War Pigs became anthems. They shaped generations of metalheads. Their sales numbers prove their legacy, one of the greatest ever. 19. Their mascot is a bat named Sabbath Sam. You have 5 seconds to answer. True or false? Correct answer, false. They never had an official mascot. The bat story comes from Ozzy's stage act. It was never a branding choice. Unlike Iron Maiden's Eddie, Sabbath stayed mysterious. Their icon was the music itself. 20. Tony Iommi is the only constant member. You have 5 seconds to answer. True or false? Correct answer. True. Iommi was there from beginning to end. His riffs defined the Sabbath sound. He kept the band alive through every change. Even as singers and drummers came and went, he is the core of Black Sabbath. End of part 2. How many did you score? Let us know in the comments and subscribe for more rock legends.